The Seventh Dimension, Exploring the Planes and Powers of Higher Consciousness. Written and published by the Zillion Pro.
Chapter 1. The Portal of Awareness. In the vast expanse of existence there lies a portal, a gateway invisible to the ordinary eye, but felt in the depths of the soul. This is the portal of awareness, the sacred entry point to the higher realms of consciousness. It is the threshold where the physical and the metaphysical intertwine, beckoning the seeker to step beyond the veils of the mundane and glimpse the infinite. But what is this portal? And how does one find it? To answer these questions, we must first understand the nature of dimensions themselves. The mystical layers of existence. The ancient sages and mystics spoke of existence not as a flat plane, but as a layered reality, much like the ripples on a pond. These layers or dimensions are not distant places, but rather states of being, different frequencies of consciousness. While the lower dimensions are dense, rooted in the material and physical, the higher dimensions vibrate at subtler frequencies, resonating with thoughts, emotions, and pure awareness. The seventh dimension, which we aim to explore, is not merely a higher plane. It is the realm of pure consciousness. It is where individuality dissolves into oneness, and the seeker becomes the knower, the known, and the knowing itself. However, to reach this exalted state, one must first open the portal of awareness, the entry point that lies within every being. The nature of the portal. The portal of awareness is not a physical doorway. It is a shift in perception. It is the moment when the mind quiets and the chatter of the external world fades into silence. In that silence, the true self, the eternal observer, emerges. This portal has been described in countless traditions. The Hindu mystics called it Turiya, the fourth state of consciousness beyond waking, dreaming, and deep sleep. The Buddhists referred to it as Sunyata, the void that is full of potential. The Taoists named it Wu Wei, the effortless flow of being. To open this portal, one must awaken the dormant curiosity of the soul and embark on the journey inward. The first step, quieting the mind. The mind, like a restless ocean, obscures the portal with its constant waves of thought. Ancient sages likened it to a monkey, jumping from branch to branch, or a fire fueled by endless desires. To quiet the mind is to still the waters, allowing the reflection of the higher realms to emerge. Practice 1. The breath of awareness. 1. Sit comfortably in a quiet space. 2. Close your eyes and focus on your breath, feeling each inhale and exhale. 3. As thoughts arise, do not resist them. Simply observe and let them pass, like clouds in the sky. 4. With each breath, feel yourself sinking deeper into the present moment. This simple yet profound practice creates the conditions for the portal to reveal itself. Awakening the inner seeker. The key to the portal of awareness lies in the seeker's intent. Why do you wish to step through? The ancient masters taught that the portal responds not to idle curiosity, but to the yearning for truth, clarity, and unity. They urged seekers to ask themselves, what am I seeking beyond the material world? What truths lie hidden within me? Am I ready to let go of illusions to embrace the infinite? These questions stir the soul, awakening the dormant seeker within. The journey through the portal begins not with answers, but with questions, a curiosity that spirals upward, leading ever closer to the truth. The awakening moment. Those who have glimpsed the seventh dimension often describe the experience as an awakening. It is the sudden realization that what they seek outside has always been within. The portal opens when the seeker realizes that they are both the key and the lock. In the words of the ancient mystic Rumi, "You were born with wings. Why prefer to crawl through life?" To step through the portal of awareness is to spread those wings, to rise above the confines of the ordinary, and to embrace the infinite potential of existence. Reflection and preparation. Before moving forward, reflect on this chapter's wisdom. What barriers in your life keep you from quieting your mind? Are you prepared to question your assumptions and dive into the unknown? How can you cultivate the stillness required to perceive the portal? The journey has only begun. As we move deeper into this exploration, the mysteries of the higher realms will unfold. Prepare yourself, dear seeker, for the next step awaits, the awakening of your inner vision. The path to the seventh dimension is a spiral, drawing you ever inward and upward. Let us take the next step together. End of chapter 1. Chapter 2: The Key of Inner Vision. Beneath the surface of the waking world lies a vast, unseen realm. It is a domain of pure potential, accessible not by the eyes of flesh, but by the eyes of the soul, the inner vision. Ancient mystics, sages, and visionaries understood that the path to higher consciousness begins with the awakening of this faculty. It is the key to perceiving truths that transcend the physical and entering dimensions beyond the ordinary. But what is this inner vision, and how does one awaken it? To comprehend its power, we must journey into the heart of perception itself. The inner vision defined. Inner vision is the ability to see beyond appearances. It is not constrained by the limits of time, space, or form. Where the physical eyes perceive objects, inner vision perceives essence. Where the mind interprets, inner vision knows. This faculty has been called by many names: the third eye in Eastern traditions, symbolized by the lotus at the center of the forehead; the eye of Horus in Egyptian mysticism, representing divine insight; the eye of the heart in Sufi teachings, which sees the divine in all things. Unlike physical sight, inner vision is not limited by light or distance. It operates in the realm of intuition, imagination, and direct knowing. The dormant eye. For most, this vision lies dormant, veiled by the distractions of the material world and the illusions of the ego. The ancient texts describe it as an unopened bud, waiting for the light of awareness to awaken it. But what veils this sacred eye? 1. The illusion of separation. Believing oneself to be isolated from the universe blinds the soul to its unity with all things. 2. The noise of the mind. Endless thoughts, judgments, and fears obscure the clarity of inner vision. 3. The weight of desires, attachment to material things, clouds the ability to see the subtler truths. To awaken the inner vision, one must gently lift these veils, one by one. The power of imagination. Imagination is the bridge between the visible and the invisible. It is not mere fantasy, but a tool for perceiving higher realities. Ancient sages used imagination as a sacred practice, visualizing divine symbols, sacred geometry, or luminous landscapes to train their inner vision. Practice 1. Visualizing the light within. 1. Sit comfortably in a quiet space. 2. Close your eyes and imagine a small, radiant light at the center of your forehead. 3. With each breath, see this light growing brighter and more vibrant. 4. Feel its warmth spreading through your entire being, illuminating your inner world. This simple exercise awakens the dormant eye and prepares it to perceive deeper truths. Stories of ancient seers. Throughout history, those who awakened their inner vision became the guides of humanity. Their insights shaped civilizations and revealed the mysteries of existence. The prophet Ezekiel described visions of celestial wheels within wheels, symbols of cosmic order. Patanjali, the Indian sage, taught that by focusing on the third eye, one gains divine knowledge. The Oracle of Delphi spoke truths from higher realms, her inner vision connected to the eternal. These seers remind us that the potential for divine sight exists within each of us. The only requirement is the courage to seek. Awakening the vision through silence. The awakening of inner vision requires silence, not just of the external world, but of the inner noise. Silence is the language of the soul, and in its stillness, the unseen becomes visible. Practice 2. The silence of the soul. 1. Find a place where you will not be disturbed. 2. Sit comfortably and focus on your breath, letting it become slower and deeper. 3. Imagine yourself sinking into a vast, silent space, free from thoughts or distractions. 4. In this silence, ask a single question. What does my soul wish me to see? Then wait, patiently and openly, for an image, feeling, or insight to emerge. This practice teaches the mind to listen and the inner vision to awaken. Test the relationship between thought and reality. The masters of old understood a profound truth. Thoughts are not mere mental constructs, they are creative forces. What you focus your inner vision upon, you draw into existence. The universe responds to the clarity and intensity of your vision. When your inner vision is clouded by fear, you attract chaos. When it is clear and focused on higher truths, you align with harmony and abundance. To harness this power, you must discipline your inner vision to see not only what is, but also what can be. Tap the hidden worlds revealed. When the inner vision awakens, the seeker begins to perceive the hidden worlds. These are not physical places, but dimensions of consciousness filled with archetypes, symbols, and energies. The ancient mystics called them the astral plane, where thoughts and emotions take form, the causal plane, where the seeds of destiny reside, the etheric realm, the blueprint of physical existence. To navigate these realms, the seeker must trust their inner vision and remain grounded in truth. Reflection and integration. Inner vision is the compass for the journey through the higher dimensions. Before proceeding, reflect on the following. What images or insights arise when you sit in silence? How can you use imagination to strengthen your connection to higher realms? Are you willing to trust what you see, even if it challenges your current beliefs? The awakening of inner vision is not the end, but the beginning of a deeper exploration. With this key, you are now prepared to unlock the next mystery, the interconnectedness of all things. The web of cosmic connection awaits, shimmering with secrets. Chapter 3. The Cosmic Threads of Connection. Imagine for a moment a vast, intricate web stretching infinitely in all directions. Each thread vibrates with life, connecting every star, every atom, and every soul. This is the cosmic tapestry, the unseen network that binds all existence. The ancient sages called it the Akasha, the net of Indra, or the sacred weave. To understand it is to grasp one of the greatest mysteries of the seventh dimension, the interconnectedness of all things. The cosmic threads of connection are not merely metaphors. They are the energetic and metaphysical pathways through which all things communicate and influence one another. By perceiving these threads, we begin to understand our place in the grand design and gain the ability to harmonize with the flow of the universe. The web of existence. At the heart of all ancient wisdom lies the idea that separation is an illusion. The universe is a singular entity, a unified whole. Each being, thought, and action is a thread in this web, affecting and being affected by countless others. The Hindu concept of Akasha. In Vedic philosophy, Akasha is the etheric field that holds the imprint of all events, thoughts, and energies. It is the medium through which all things are connected. Indra's net. In Buddhist cosmology, Indra's net is a vast web with jewels at every intersection, each jewel reflecting all others. This symbolizes the interdependence of all existence. Quantum entanglement. Modern science echoes this ancient truth, showing that particles separated by vast distances are mysteriously connected, influencing one another instantaneously. These traditions remind us that the universe is not a chaotic collection of isolated parts, but a harmonious network of relationships. Synchronicity is the language of the cosmic web. Coincidences that seem too meaningful to be random are the universe's way of revealing its interconnectedness. When the threads of the web align, events unfold in a way that feels guided, purposeful, and serendipitous. Stories of synchronicity. The ancient Greeks believed in the concept of kairos, the right or opportune moment, when the cosmos conspires to create perfect timing. Many spiritual teachers recount moments of synchronicity where seemingly unrelated events converge to reveal profound truths or opportunities. Synchronicities are not accidents. They are signs that you are aligned with the flow of the universe. The more attuned you are to the cosmic web, the more frequently these moments will appear. Practices for perceiving the threads. The cosmic threads are subtle and often imperceptible to the untrained mind. To sense and interact with them, you must develop your awareness. Practice 1. The thread of breath. 1. Sit in stillness and focus on your breath. 2. Visualize your breath as a golden thread connecting you to everything around you. 3. With each inhale, feel energy flowing toward you from the web. 4. With each exhale, send your energy back into the web, harmonizing with its rhythm. This practice reveals your constant exchange of energy with the universe. Practice 2. Noticing patterns. 1. Keep a journal of coincidences, patterns, and moments of synchronicity in your life. 2. Reflect on these moments and consider how they might be guiding you. 3. Over time, you will begin to see the larger patterns and connections in your life. These exercises train you to recognize the threads that weave through your reality. The role of intuition. Intuition is your guide through the cosmic web. It is the inner knowing that arises when you are attuned to the threads of connection. The ancients trusted their intuition as a sacred faculty, allowing it to guide their decisions and reveal hidden truths. The oracle at Delphi relied on intuitive insights to deliver divine messages. The shamans of indigenous cultures used intuition to navigate the spiritual realms and heal their communities. To strengthen your intuition, cultivate silence, trust your inner voice, and act on the subtle nudges that arise from within. Stories from the tapestry. The cosmic threads are woven with stories of creation, transformation, and unity. These stories are not confined to the past, they continue to unfold in your life. The tale of the weaver. In an ancient village, a weaver created beautiful tapestries. One day, a traveler asked, "How do you know which thread to choose?" The weaver smiled and replied, "I do not choose. The threads guide me. They whisper their place in the pattern." This story teaches us that life is not about controlling the threads, but listening to their guidance. Living in harmony with the web. To live in harmony with the cosmic web is to recognize that your actions ripple outward, touching lives and shaping realities. Every thought, word, and deed is a thread in the grand tapestry. Guidelines for harmonizing with the web. 1. Act with awareness. Recognize the interconnectedness of your actions and their impact on the whole. 2. Cultivate gratitude. Appreciate the threads that support and sustain you. 3. Seek unity. Strive to connect rather than divide, to heal rather than harm. By aligning with the cosmic web, you become a co-creator in the universal dance of existence. Reflection and integration. Before moving forward, take time to reflect. Can you recall moments of synchronicity in your life? What did they teach you? How might you attune yourself more deeply to the cosmic web? What role do you play in weaving the threads of connection around you? The journey through the seventh dimension requires not only awareness of the threads, but the ability to navigate them with grace. As we move forward, we will explore the vibrational nature of existence, unlocking the secrets of energy and frequency that resonate throughout the web. Chapter 4, The Secrets of Vibration and Energy. In the beginning was vibration. Before form, matter, or even light, there was the hum of existence, the primordial sound from which all creation emerged. This secret, preserved in ancient teachings, reveals that everything in the universe, from the smallest atom to the largest galaxy, is a manifestation of vibration and energy. Understanding this principle is the key to unlocking the mysteries of the seventh dimension. It is the foundation of manifestation, healing, and transcendence. To master it is to align with the pulse of the cosmos and command the hidden forces that shape reality. The universe as energy. At its core, the universe is not solid. What appears as physical matter is, in truth, energy vibrating at different frequencies. Modern science echoes what ancient mystics have long taught. Quantum physics reveals that atoms are mostly empty space with particles in constant motion, held together by energetic fields. String theory suggests that the fundamental components of reality are not particles, but vibrating strings of energy. The law of vibration, an ancient metaphysical principle, states that everything vibrates and that differences in vibration create the illusion of separation. The ancients knew that by changing one's vibration, one could transform their reality. The frequencies of existence. Every vibration has a frequency, the rate at which it oscillates. These frequencies determine the nature of all things. Low frequencies correspond to dense physical forms and emotions such as fear, anger, and sadness. High frequencies align with light, subtle energy, and states of love, joy, and enlightenment. Resonance occurs when two vibrations align, amplifying their energy and creating harmony. The higher the frequency, the closer one is to the divine. Ascending through the dimensions requires raising your vibration to match the frequencies of higher planes. The sacred sounds of creation. Sound is the most ancient and powerful expression of vibration. Throughout history, sacred traditions have used sound to connect with higher realms and influence the material world. The Om. In Hinduism, Om is the primordial sound, the vibration of the universe. Chanting it aligns one with cosmic consciousness. Mantras, repeated sacred sounds such as Tibetan chants or Gregorian hymns, create specific vibrational patterns that elevate the spirit. The music of the spheres. Pythagoras taught that the planets and stars emit frequencies, forming a celestial symphony. Sound, when used with intention, becomes a tool for transformation. Practices to tune your vibration. To harness the power of vibration, you must first tune your own energy. Just as a musical instrument must be in tune to create harmony, so must your body, mind, and spirit. Practice 1. Resonating with the Om. 1. Sit in a comfortable position. 2. Take a deep breath, and on the exhale, chant Om, letting the sound vibrate through your entire body. 3. Repeat this process several times, feeling the resonance align your energy. 4. Notice the stillness and clarity that follow. This practice harmonizes your frequency with the vibration of the universe. Practice 2. The energy scan. 1. Sit quietly and close your eyes. 2. Focus on each part of your body from head to toe and imagine scanning it with a wave of light. 3. Wherever you feel tension or heaviness, visualize the vibration increasing and the energy becoming lighter and more fluid. 4. Feel yourself becoming a radiant being of pure energy. This exercise clears blockages and raises your vibration. The hidden forces of energy fields. Beyond the visible lies the subtle energy fields that permeate all existence. These fields, known in various traditions as the aura, chi, or prana, are the blueprints of physical reality. The aura, an electromagnetic field that surrounds the body, reflecting one's physical, emotional, and spiritual states. Chakras, energy centers within the body that regulate the flow of life force. When these are balanced, the vibration of the entire being is elevated. Ley lines, energetic pathways crisscrossing the earth, connecting sacred sites and amplifying spiritual energy. By working with these fields, one can heal, manifest desires, and ascend to higher states of being. The relationship between thought and vibration. Thoughts are not passive. They are energetic vibrations that shape reality. Each thought you think sends ripples into the cosmic web, attracting frequencies that match its vibration. Positive thoughts emit high frequencies, attracting abundance, health, and joy. Negative thoughts emit low frequencies, drawing conflict, illness, and despair. Mastery of thought is mastery of vibration. The ancient sages advised guarding one's mind, for it is the wellspring of creation. Reflection. What vibrations do your dominant thoughts emit? How can you align your thinking with the frequencies of love, wisdom, and peace? The resonance of the heart. Among all energy centers, the heart holds the most powerful vibration. The ancient Egyptians believed the heart was the seat of the soul, weighing it against the feather of Ma'at to determine one's purity. Modern science confirms this wisdom. The heart generates an electromagnetic field stronger than the brain. Emotions such as gratitude and compassion raise the heart's vibration, creating coherence in the energy body. Living from the heart is the fastest way to align with higher dimensions. The path to vibrational mastery. Mastering vibration and energy is not a single act but a lifelong journey. The ancient sages offer these guiding principles. 1. Purify your energy. Avoid toxins, whether physical, unhealthy foods, emotional, negative relationships, or mental, destructive thoughts. 2. Cultivate high vibrational practices. Engage in meditation, prayer, movement, and creativity. 3. Harmonize with nature. Spend time in environments with high natural frequencies, such as forests, mountains, and oceans. Through these practices, you become a conduit for divine energy, capable of influencing both your inner and outer worlds. Reflection and integration. As you absorb the secrets of vibration and energy, consider, how can you raise your vibration in daily life? In what ways can you use sound, thought, or movement to influence your energy? Are you ready to become a master of your own frequency, aligning with the higher realms of the seventh dimension? With the mastery of vibration, you gain the tools to unlock the mysteries of light, the next stage in your ascent. Prepare to step into the luminous realms where truth, clarity, and divine power await. Chapter 5. Guardians of the Threshold. As the traveler ascends to higher realms, there comes a point where progress is no longer assured by will or knowledge alone. At the threshold of profound transformation, one encounters the enigmatic forces known as the Guardians of the Threshold. These ancient sentinels stand at the gateways of the seventh dimension, ensuring that only those who are prepared, purified, and aligned may proceed. The Guardians are not merely obstacles, they are mirrors, reflecting the seeker's innermost fears, doubts, and unresolved shadows. To pass them is to confront and transcend oneself. This sacred encounter has been described in myths, spiritual texts, and esoteric traditions as both an ordeal and an initiation. The threshold, a sacred barrier. The threshold represents the boundary between the ordinary and the extraordinary, the mundane and the divine. Crossing it requires a transformation of consciousness. But why does such a barrier exist? 1. Protection. The higher realms are potent with energy and truth. The unprepared mind risks confusion or harm if exposed too soon. 2. Purification. The process of facing the guardians purifies the seeker, shedding egoic attachments and lower vibrations. 3. Alignment. The act of crossing ensures that the seeker is in harmony with the laws of the higher dimensions. In ancient Egyptian teachings, this boundary was symbolized by the weighing of the heart against the feather of Ma'at, where only those with a heart free of burden could enter the afterlife. The nature of the guardians. The guardians are not external beings in the conventional sense. They are archetypes and energies that arise from the seeker's own psyche and the universal consciousness. 1. The shadow guardian. This aspect manifests as the seeker's fears, doubts, and unhealed wounds. It demands courage and honesty to face and transcend. 2. The light guardian. This is the embodiment of divine wisdom, testing the seeker's integrity, readiness, and alignment with higher truths. 3. The elemental guardian, representing the forces of nature and the elements. This guardian challenges the seeker's ability to harmonize with the cosmic order. Each guardian offers both a challenge and a gift. To overcome them is to integrate their lessons and awaken dormant aspects of the soul. Myths and legends of the guardians. The guardians of the threshold have appeared in spiritual and cultural traditions throughout history. 1. The Sphinx. In Greek mythology, the Sphinx posed riddles to travelers. Only those who answered correctly could proceed, symbolizing the need for wisdom and self-knowledge. 2. The Cherubim of Eden. In biblical lore, cherubim with flaming swords guarded the gates of Eden, allowing entry only to those worthy of divine presence. 3. The Bardo Guardians. In Tibetan Buddhism, souls navigating the Bardo, intermediate state between death and rebirth, encounter beings that reflect their inner states. These stories teach that the guardians are not there to harm, but to reveal and guide. The encounter with the guardians. Meeting the guardians is a profound spiritual experience, often marked by visions, dreams, or moments of deep introspection. The following stages often characterize the encounter. 1. Confrontation. The seeker is faced with their deepest fears or unresolved aspects of their being. 2. Revelation. The seeker gains insight into their true nature, their purpose, and the lessons they must learn. 3. Integration. By embracing the lessons of the guardians, the seeker transforms and aligns with the higher realms. Reflection exercise. Recall a time in your life when you faced a significant internal or external challenge. What fears or doubts arose? What lessons did you learn from overcoming it? Preparing to face the guardians. Preparation is essential for passing the guardians. The following practices strengthen the seeker's spirit and align them with the higher realms. 1. Self-reflection. Regularly examine your thoughts, emotions, and actions. Identify and address fears, doubts, and negative patterns. 2. Meditation and visualization. Meditate on the idea of a threshold. Visualize yourself standing before a guardian. What do they reveal to you? 3. Ritual and intention. Create a sacred space and perform rituals to honor the guardians, asking for their guidance and blessings. Lessons from the guardians. Passing the guardians is not just about overcoming obstacles, it is about embodying the qualities they demand. These qualities include 1. Courage, the willingness to face fear and embrace the unknown. 2. Humility, recognizing one's limitations and seeking growth with an open heart. 3. Integrity, living in alignment with truth and higher values. 4. Compassion, understanding that the guardians are not adversaries but teachers. Each lesson prepares the seeker for the vibrational and energetic shifts of the seventh dimension. The gift of the guardians. Those who pass the guardians receive profound gifts. 1. Self-mastery, a deeper understanding of one's inner power and potential. 2. Higher awareness, insights into the interconnectedness of existence and the nature of reality. 3. energetic alignment, a vibrational attunement to the frequencies of the higher dimensions. These gifts are not merely for the seeker's benefit, they are tools for serving others and contributing to the greater harmony of the cosmic web. Reflection and integration. Before continuing your journey, take a moment to reflect. What fears or doubts might arise if you were to face a guardian? How can you prepare yourself emotionally, mentally, and spiritually for this encounter? Are you ready to embrace the lessons they offer, knowing they will transform you? The guardians of the threshold are both a test and a blessing. Their presence marks the seeker's readiness to step into a higher state of being. Beyond them lies the realm of light and clarity, where the secrets of divine illumination await. Chapter 6. The light within the darkness. Darkness is often misunderstood. It evokes fear, mystery, and avoidance. Yet within its shadows lies the potential for profound revelation. The ancient sages knew that darkness is not the absence of light, but its cradle, a womb of creation where the seeds of transformation are sown. To traverse the seventh dimension, one must embrace the darkness as a sacred space where the light of the divine is born. This chapter explores the paradox of light within the darkness, illuminating the transformative power hidden in the unseen and the unknown. The role of darkness in creation. From the dawn of existence, darkness has held a sacred role in the unfolding of life and the cosmos. 1. The primordial void. Before the universe, there was the void, a boundless, formless darkness pregnant with potential. In ancient teachings, this void is the source from which all creation emerges. 2. Night and day. Darkness is not the adversary of light, but its complement. Without night, the day loses meaning. The cycles of light and darkness are a dance of balance and renewal. 3. Gestation in darkness. Seeds grow in the dark soil, and life begins in the hidden chambers of the womb. Transformation often requires a period of retreat into the unseen. The ancients called this the sacred dark, a place of stillness where divine wisdom takes root. The fear of the unknown. The fear of darkness is deeply embedded in the human psyche, symbolizing the unknown, the uncertain, and the uncontrollable. However, this fear is a veil that obscures the true nature of the darkness. The shadow self. Carl Jung described the shadow as the parts of ourselves we reject or ignore. Facing this shadow is essential for personal and spiritual growth. Cultural myths. Many traditions portray darkness as a realm of trials. For example, in Greek mythology, Orpheus descends into the underworld to retrieve Eurydice. In Christianity, Jesus spends 3 days in the tomb before resurrection. These stories remind us that the journey into darkness is not a descent into despair, but a path to enlightenment. Pesha, the light hidden within. The light within the darkness is not external, but internal. It is the divine spark, the eternal flame that resides in every soul. This light reveals itself when one dares to journey inward. 1. Self-discovery. Darkness forces introspection, stripping away distractions and exposing one's true essence. 2. Hidden wisdom. In the depths of the unknown lie insights and truths that cannot be found in the brightness of the familiar. 3. Rebirth and renewal. By embracing the darkness, one emerges transformed, carrying the light of new understanding. As the mystics say, the brightest stars are born in the darkest nights. Navigating the darkness. The journey into the darkness is not without challenges. The seeker must develop tools and practices to navigate this terrain with courage and clarity. Practice 1. The sacred silence. 1. Find a quiet, dark space. Sit comfortably and close your eyes. 2. Focus on your breath, allowing thoughts to fade into the background. 3. Embrace the stillness, noticing any feelings of discomfort or fear. 4. Ask yourself, what lessons does this darkness hold for me? 5. Remain open to whatever arises, trusting that the answers will come in time. This practice cultivates trust in the unknown and deepens your connection to your inner light. Practice 2. Shadow integration. 1. Reflect on a recent conflict or emotional trigger. 2. Ask, what part of myself am I resisting or denying? 3. Journal about this aspect of your shadow, giving it a voice without judgment. 4. Meditate on how you can embrace this part of yourself as a source of strength and wisdom. By integrating the shadow, you transform it into an ally. The alchemy of light and darkness. Alchemy, the ancient art of transformation, teaches that opposites must merge to create wholeness. Light and darkness are not enemies but partners in the process of spiritual evolution. 1. The unity of dualities. In Taoism, the yin-yang symbol represents the harmony of opposites. Within darkness is a seed of light, and within light is a shadow of darkness. 2. The black sun. In alchemy, the nigredo, blackness, stage represents a necessary descent into darkness before achieving enlightenment. 3. The phoenix. This mythical bird burns to ashes in darkness only to rise anew, a symbol of rebirth through the embrace of transformative trials. Lessons from the darkness. The darkness is a profound teacher. It offers lessons that illuminate the path to higher consciousness. 1. Patience. In the dark, time slows and growth is imperceptible. Yet just as seeds sprout unseen, progress occurs even when it is not visible. 2. Trust. Darkness demands faith in oneself and the universe. Trusting the process leads to breakthroughs. 3. Resilience. Facing the unknown strengthens the spirit, preparing it for the challenges of the seventh dimension. The gift of the inner light. The light found within the darkness is not merely a metaphor, it is a source of divine power. 1. Clarity. Emerging from the darkness, the seeker gains a new perspective, free from illusions. 2. Empowerment. By conquering fear, one discovers an unshakable inner strength. The light within the self resonates with the greater cosmic light, fostering unity with the universe. This light is the guiding force that leads the traveler deeper into the mysteries of the higher realms. Reflection and integration. Before moving forward, pause and reflect. What darkness in your life have you been avoiding? How can you approach it with curiosity rather than fear? Are you ready to embrace the lessons that the darkness holds, trusting that within it lies the key to your growth? How can you nurture the light within yourself, allowing it to illuminate your path? As you ponder these questions, remember that the journey through darkness is a sacred pilgrimage. Each step brings you closer to the realization of your divine potential and the mysteries of the seventh dimension, stepping into the light. To transcend darkness is not to banish it, but to integrate it. The seeker who carries light within their heart transforms the shadows into allies and the unknown into a source of wisdom. With each encounter, the inner flame grows brighter, illuminating not only their path, but also the paths of others. The ancient sages remind us, the one who walks through the darkness with courage is the bearer of light for the world. As you prepare for the next stage of the journey, carry this truth with you. The darkness was never your enemy, but your greatest teacher. The light within you is eternal, waiting to shine even in the deepest shadows. Chapter 7. The seventh dimension revealed. The journey through the thresholds, the guardians, the light within darkness, and the cosmic connections culminates here. Beyond the trials, revelations, and transformations lies the unveiling of the seventh dimension, a realm of transcendent awareness and boundless potential. This dimension is not a destination, but a state of being, a sacred plane where the self merges with universal consciousness, revealing the divine tapestry that weaves through all existence. What is the seventh dimension? The seventh dimension is a plane of unity where dualities dissolve and the seeker experiences life through the lens of oneness. It is where the personal self surrenders to the infinite and the boundaries between I and other vanish. 1. The plane of unity. In this realm, all things are connected, not as separate entities, but as expressions of a single, infinite reality. 2. The vibration of perfection. The seventh dimension resonates at the highest frequencies, harmonizing all aspects of existence into divine order. 3. The source of creation. It is the gateway to the primal source, the origin of all that is, was, and will be. In the seventh dimension, the seeker is no longer an observer of the cosmos, but a co-creator within it. The characteristics of the seventh dimension. To understand the nature of this dimension, consider its defining qualities. 1. Timelessness. Time as a linear construct dissolves. Past, present, and future converge into an eternal now. The seeker perceives events not as isolated moments, but as threads in an intricate pattern. 2. Infinite possibility. The laws of limitation fall away. The seeker recognizes that every thought, intention, and action reverberates across infinite possibilities. Creation becomes an act of pure will aligned with divine purpose. 3. Universal harmony. Everything vibrates in perfect alignment with the cosmic order. Disharmony cannot exist in this dimension. The seeker experiences profound peace and clarity as all struggles and contradictions resolve. The experience of the seventh dimension. Encountering the seventh dimension is not merely intellectual but experiential. It is felt in the soul, seen through the inner vision, and lived as an eternal truth. 1. Visions of the infinite. Many describe visions of radiant light, infinite patterns, or the sensation of being immersed in an ocean of energy. These visions are symbolic, revealing the interconnectedness of all creation. Number 2. Profound awareness. The seeker experiences a heightened awareness, perceiving the hidden connections between all things. Insights flow effortlessly, revealing truths that transcend logic or language. 3. Unconditional love. The seventh dimension vibrates with pure love, not as an emotion, but as the fundamental fabric of reality. This love dissolves fear, judgment, and separation, leaving only unity. Accessing the seventh dimension. Reaching the seventh dimension requires preparation, alignment, and surrender. It is not a journey of distance, but a journey inward and upward in consciousness. 1. Inner stillness. Meditate deeply, focusing on the stillness within. The mind must be quiet for the subtleties of the seventh dimension to reveal themselves. 2. Purification of intent. Align your intentions with the highest good, shedding desires rooted in ego or fear. Only Pient resonates with this realm. 3. Energetic alignment. Practice techniques to raise your vibration, such as breathwork, sound healing, or immersing in nature. 4. Surrender to the divine. Let go of control. Trust that the journey will unfold as it is meant to. The seventh dimension cannot be forced. It must be received. Lessons of the seventh dimension. The seventh dimension is not merely a revelation, but a master teacher. It imparts profound lessons that reshape the seeker's understanding of existence. 1. The illusion of separation. All boundaries between self and other, matter and energy, life and death are revealed as illusions. Only unity is real. 2. The power of co-creation. The seeker learns to co-create with the universe, manifesting reality through intention and alignment with higher laws. 3. The eternal now. Time is understood as a construct of lower dimensions. The seventh dimension teaches the seeker to live fully in the present, where all possibilities converge. 4. The wisdom of paradox. Truths that seem contradictory in lower dimensions, light and dark, creation and destruction, are understood as complementary facets of the same reality. The challenges of the seventh dimension. While the seventh dimension is a realm of beauty and unity, its profound nature can be overwhelming. Many seekers struggle to integrate its truths into their daily lives. 1. Returning to the mundane. After experiencing the infinite, the limitations of the physical world can feel confining. The challenge is to bring the lessons of the seventh dimension into everyday life without becoming detached. Number 2. Living the truth. The seventh dimension demands authenticity. Living in alignment with its truths requires constant self-awareness and courage. Integrating the seventh dimension. The ultimate goal of experiencing the seventh dimension is not to escape the material world, but to transform it. 1. Becoming a beacon of light. Carry the vibrations of the seventh dimension into your interactions, inspiring others through your presence and actions. 2. Manifesting higher realities. Use the wisdom and tools of the seventh dimension to co-create a reality that reflects unity, love, and harmony. 3. Serving the greater good. Recognize that your journey is not just for your growth, but for the upliftment of all beings. The path forward. As the seventh dimension reveals itself, the seeker realizes that the journey is both an end and a beginning. Beyond this realm lie deeper mysteries and higher planes. Yet, the truths of the seventh dimension serve as the foundation for all further exploration. Chapter 8. Living in the seventh dimension. The revelation of the seventh dimension is a transformative milestone, yet it is not an endpoint. To live in the seventh dimension is to integrate its profound truths into every aspect of existence. This chapter explores how to embody the wisdom of this transcendent realm in daily life, transforming challenges into opportunities, relationships into sacred connections, and ordinary moments into gateways to the infinite. What does it mean to live in the seventh dimension? Living in the seventh dimension means existing in a state of heightened awareness where unity, love, and harmony guide every thought, action, and interaction. It is not about escaping the material world, but illuminating it with the light of higher consciousness. 1. Unity in diversity. Recognizing the interconnectedness of all things, you see yourself not as separate, but as a vital part of the cosmic whole. 2. Transcendent love. Your actions flow from unconditional love, transcending personal desires and fears. 3. Creative mastery. You become a conscious co-creator, aligning your intentions with the universal flow to manifest harmony and abundance. Living in the seventh dimension is an ongoing practice of embodying its truths in a world still bound by lower dimensional perceptions. The pillars of seventh dimensional living. 1. Presence in the eternal now. Time in the seventh dimension is non-linear. Living here means fully embracing the present moment as the source of all creation. Practice mindfulness in every task, whether it is meditating, working, or simply breathing. Each moment holds infinite potential. 2. Radiating love and compassion. Let your actions reflect the boundless love that permeates the seventh dimension. Approach every interaction with empathy, seeking to heal and uplift rather than judge or divide. 3. Harmonizing dualities. Embrace the paradoxes of existence. Light and dark, joy and sorrow, success and failure, all are facets of a greater unity. Balance opposites within yourself, creating inner harmony that resonates outward. Daily practices for seventh-dimensional living. 1. Meditative alignment. Begin each day with meditation to align your energy with the vibrations of the seventh dimension. Visualize yourself as a radiant being of light, connected to the infinite source. 2. Sacred breath work. Use your breath as a bridge between the physical and the spiritual. Practice slow, deliberate breathing to anchor yourself in the present moment and maintain a calm, centered state. 3. Intentional action. Before taking any action, ask, is this aligned with love, unity, and my higher purpose? Let every decision reflect the wisdom of the seventh dimension. 4. Gratitude rituals. Acknowledge the divine in all things by cultivating gratitude. At the end of each day, reflect on moments of connection, insight, or beauty, no matter how small. Challenges of living in the seventh dimension. While the seventh dimension offers profound clarity and peace, maintaining this state in the physical world presents challenges. 1. Resistance from the ego. The ego thrives on separation and fear, and it may resist the unity and surrender required to live in the seventh dimension. Regular self-reflection and shadow work can help you recognize and transcend ego-driven patterns. 2. Worldly distractions. The material world is full of distractions that pull you away from higher consciousness. Stay anchored through daily spiritual practices and conscious choices. 3. Misunderstanding from others. Not everyone will understand your perspective or choices as you embody seventh dimensional living. Approach these moments with patience and compassion, recognizing that every soul is on its unique path. Manifesting the seventh dimension on Earth. To truly live in the seventh dimension, you must extend its principles beyond yourself, transforming the world around you. 1. Building sacred relationships. View every relationship as a sacred bond. Seek to uplift, support, and inspire others, creating a network of unity and love. 2. Creating with purpose. Align your creative endeavors with the highest good. Whether through art, work, or service, let your actions contribute to the harmony of the greater whole. 3. Healing and uplifting. Use your presence to heal others, physically, emotionally, and spiritually. Radiate peace and love, becoming a beacon of light for those around you. 4. Advocating for harmony. Stand for unity and compassion in your community and beyond. Work towards a world that reflects the principles of the seventh dimension. The rewards of seventh dimensional living. Living in the seventh dimension transforms not only your internal world, but also your external reality. 1. Inner peace. Freed from fear and duality, you experience an unshakable sense of calm and contentment. 2. Clarity and insight. Your heightened awareness allows you to see through illusions and understand the deeper truths of existence. 3. Abundance and flow. Aligned with the universal flow, you attract opportunities, relationships, and experiences that resonate with your highest purpose. 4. Spiritual fulfillment. Living in the seventh dimension is the ultimate expression of your divine nature, bringing profound joy and fulfillment. As more individuals embrace seventh dimensional living, the collective consciousness of humanity will ascend. This shift will lead to 1. Global harmony, a world where nations, cultures, and individuals coexist in unity and mutual respect. 2. Sustainable living, a deeper connection with the earth, fostering practices that honor and preserve its resources. 3. Spiritual awakening, a renaissance of wisdom, creativity, and love that uplifts all beings. Reflection and commitment. As you close this chapter, reflect on how you can embody the principles of the seventh dimension in your life. How can you bring more unity and love into your relationships? What actions can you take to align your daily choices with the wisdom of the seventh dimension? Are you ready to become a beacon of light, inspiring others to awaken to their divine potential? Living in the seventh dimension is not a lofty ideal, but a practical reality, accessible to all who are willing to embrace its truths. By committing to this path, you step into your role as a co-creator of a higher reality, transforming not only your life, but the world around you. Chapter 9. Eternal Questions of the Seeker. As the journey through the seventh dimension reaches its culmination, the seeker stands at the threshold of yet deeper mysteries. Every revelation, every step on this path has been accompanied by questions that transcend time and space, questions that spark the seeker's endless quest for understanding. This chapter delves into the eternal inquiries of the soul, offering insight into their significance and guidance on navigating their profound implications. The role of questions in the seeker's journey. Questions are the sacred flame that illuminates the seeker's path. Without them, there is no growth, no discovery, no awakening. 1. Catalysts for transformation. Questions challenge the limits of perception, compelling the seeker to expand beyond comfort zones. They spark inner alchemy, transmuting ignorance into wisdom. 2. Markers of progress. The nature of your questions evolves as your consciousness ascends. What once seemed unknowable becomes clear while deeper mysteries emerge. 3. Companions of the infinite. Questions are never fully answered, for each answer unveils more profound mysteries. This is the eternal dance of seeking and knowing. The eternal questions. The following questions have echoed in the hearts of seekers across all ages and dimensions. Each carries a key to unlocking deeper understanding. 1. Who am I? This question is the cornerstone of all spiritual inquiry. It is not merely about identity, but about essence. The illusion of self. In lower dimensions, identity is shaped by roles, possessions, and experiences. In the seventh dimension, the self is revealed as infinite, eternal, and divine. The revelation of unity. The seeker comes to understand that I is not separate, but an expression of the universal whole. Reflect. Do I define myself by external labels, or do I seek the truth of my eternal essence? 2. Why am I here? This question explores the purpose of existence, not just as an individual, but as part of the cosmic tapestry. The personal mission. Each soul carries a unique purpose aligned with its divine blueprint. The greater purpose. Beyond individuality, every being contributes to the evolution of universal consciousness. Reflect. What gifts do I bring to this world, and how do they serve the greater good? 3. What is the nature of reality? This question delves into the fabric of existence, seeking to understand the interplay of dimensions, energies, and consciousness. The veil of illusion. In lower dimensions, reality appears solid and separate. The seventh dimension reveals it as fluid, interconnected, and responsive to thought. The infinite layers. Reality is not singular, but composed of infinite layers, each more subtle and profound than the last. Reflect. Do I perceive reality as fixed, or do I embrace its infinite possibilities? What is my relationship with the divine? This question explores the seeker's connection with the source of all creation. The journey of separation. In the lower dimensions, the divine is perceived as distant or external. In the seventh dimension, the divine is revealed as the essence of the self. The dance of co-creation. The seeker learns to co-create with the divine, aligning their will with the universal flow. Reflect. Do I seek the divine outside myself, or do I recognize its presence within? 5. What lies beyond? Even in the seventh dimension, the soul yearns to know what lies beyond the known. The infinite journey, consciousness is limitless. Beyond the seventh dimension are realms of even greater mystery and unity. The paradox of seeking. To truly know what lies beyond, one must fully embrace the present reality. Reflect. Am I prepared to embrace the unknown with trust and curiosity? Navigating the questions. The answers to these eternal questions are not fixed but evolve as the seeker grows. To navigate them effectively. 1. Cultivate inner stillness. The most profound answers arise in moments of deep silence and meditation. Create space for reflection. 2. Trust the process. Answers may not come immediately or in the form you expect. Trust that each question will reveal its truth in time. 3. Seek guidance. Draw upon the wisdom of teachers, texts, and your higher self. The journey is personal, but you are never alone. 4. Embrace paradox. The greatest truths often appear as paradoxes. Learn to hold multiple perspectives without the need for resolution. Living with the questions. The purpose of these questions is not merely to find answers, but to transform the seeker. Living with the questions means 1. Embodying curiosity. Approach life with a sense of wonder, seeing every experience as an opportunity for discovery. 2. Practicing humility. Recognize that the mysteries of existence are vast. Be willing to learn and grow endlessly. 3. Honoring the journey. Celebrate the process of seeking itself. Every step, every question is sacred. As this chapter concludes, one final question arises. What is the next step on your journey? The answers you've found are not endings, but beginnings. The seventh dimension has revealed its truths, yet the infinite remains. The seeker's path is eternal, spiraling ever upward toward greater unity, wisdom, and love. Reflect, am I ready to step forward, carrying the light of the seventh dimension into the infinite unknown?